Hello? Video gamers? Gamers? I put on favorite. I'm tired. Why are you saying, oh, why are you saying what? Why are you saying hi and what do you, oh.
Gilgamesh stepped on the freaking Go XLR at some point. That's what he does, dude. He'd be doing that, and then I don't know. It was morphed and pitched. Which one was that? Let me see if I can tell.
Test, 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 test. I think...
That was the one that yeah, it was an accident. That was the one that I made for, if I wanted to play competitive games and not get called a slur or a misogyny. Just in case. I didn't... Gilgamesh turned it on. Look how he hang out the leggy. You like how he hang out that leggy? That guy be hanging that leggy out, dude. He hang it all out for everyone to see. Before I put my headphones on, I'll show you my haircut without headphones. And also I posted it on Blue Sky. Blue Sky. I'll grab the link right now. I did not... Oh, I didn't know if I liked it at first. When I came home. So I styled it myself. Oh, working as intended, as you can see. So, I styled it myself when I got home. And I styled it how I styled my, like, mullet shag haircut. Which was, like, by curling it a tiny bit. And I fucking looked like a Victorian boy child. And I was like, uh-oh, am I gonna shave my head right now? So then that was after I got home because they had styled it and I was like, this is not exactly what I'm going for. And then, so after they cut my hair and I came home and I styled it myself, I was like, nope, I'm a boy child. I literally looked like Miles. So then I, washed it again after already washing it when I got home. So I washed it again because I styled it like I was just not good. Like I was a Victorian boy child. And then I had it straight for a bit and I was like, man, like this is kind of cute, but still very much Miles. So then I looked at the picture again that I used for reference and I was like, I think they're like flipping the curler like this. So that's what I did. And it did work this time. But also, did I ever tell you that I do believe in fairies? I do. I do believe in fairies. I do believe in fairies. I do believe in fairies. Everything circles back to live action Peter Pan. Everything circles back. Here I am. I believe in fairies. I remember, like, watching this when I was younger, and I had a really big crush on this Peter Pan as a kid. Also, did they give veneers to a child? And now here I am. But I think when I was younger, I was like, I can't tell if side by side of me and Link from Zelda. True, I might be Link now. I think I remember, unless there's another live action Peter Pan, how many are there? Besides like a play or something, live action Peter Pan. Because I think with that Peter Pan, I think I remember not being sure if he was a boy or a lesbian woman. And so I was even further confused. But also not really changing my opinion. Was it Hook? Peter Pan Hook. No, it wasn't that one. Though I do like Robin Williams. Tinkerbell from Hook. What does she look like? Tinkerbell. Oh, she's okay. She's cute. I do kind of have that hairstyle, but not fully. Tinkerbell. It's me, Tinkerbell. Very cute. That could be me. Could be. Principal boys. I don't know if I endorse that term for some reason. Ooh, I do need some elf ears. Alright, you've convinced me. Opens Amazon. Opens Amazon. I got an Amazon delivery the other day that was a handheld vacuum. Because the cats have a litter that they use that is just basically like sand, so then it gets everywhere. And I'm tired of having sand stuck to my feet. And I bought a handheld vacuum and I was so excited for it. If Robin in the Tom and Jerry movie was a boy or a girl. I don't know if I know that one. Battery handheld Hoover is so worth. Yes, the only thing is you really have to scrape it on the ground. Is that what Hayley Williams looked like in 2007? No. Her hair was still long then. I'm gonna fix my hair. Wank J. Is that... Because that was around the time that I had that actual hairstyle, literally. I did have essentially this hairstyle during that time. Is it... Let me see if I look for Hayley Williams short hair. Short hay? Kind of, maybe? This is very short hair. This, maybe? Yeah, see, I feel like I had, like... I could... My sides are shaved underneath, but... It was weird because... I was sat in the hair chair. I was sat in the hair chair and I was like... I didn't have makeup on. Which I thought maybe I should wear makeup so that I... So that I, like, know what I'll look like most of the time. Because I wear makeup, you know, when I'm working, essentially. And so... I was sat there with no makeup on, and I had, like, immense eye bags. And also, I think, like... I think without makeup, I look kind of androgynous if I don't have short hair. And then when I have short hair, I look even more androgynous. And so I sat there, and I had... The cut was done, and then we bleached it to get the black out, but there's still kind of like this ginger, but that looks cute. And then eventually it will be like a dusty pink. But I was sat there, and it was bleached, and it was slicked back while it was wet. And I literally looked like Malfoy, and I was like, bro, I actually look like a boy. And it's weird because, like... I don't really think of myself as, like, a gender. Because I don't know, it's weird to explain, but I just exist as me. And I don't really... Like, I think if I had a dick, I wouldn't care. It would just be different. It would just be a different experience. And so it's like, yeah, the gender apathetic. Okay, Ratboy, you son of a bitch. He's being a son of a bitch. Ratboy gets onto one Tim the Tatman stream. And now look at him. He's crashing out like ninja. Just kidding. But I was sat there and I was like, man, because it's difficult because I think, like, I don't mind being androgynous, and I don't mind even, like, coming across kind of, like, looking, I guess, what would be masculine. But, like, there's been times where people have insulted me by saying that I look like a boy or something, right? Or that, like, there's a lot of people that, in order to try to hurt my feelings because they think that because of the fact that I'm so pro-trans rights, that they think that I'm trans, which doesn't really matter. But because of that, thank you. Because of that, they think that the way to hurt me is to misgender me by hemming me or calling me a man, because they're like, you must be trans, so you must be like AMAB, right? Which I'm not. And so then when it's being used as an insult, and it's only ever been used as an insult, I think it's difficult for, if I feel like when I look in the mirror and I'm like, oh, I look like a boy right now, then I don't feel... It's weird. It's a weird mix of, like, I don't feel confident about it, and then also at the same time, I'm like, oh, this is kind of cool that I could look like a boy if I wanted to. Been getting called gay for 30 years for the same reason, right? It's so stupid. Like, when I had my, like, before I had the makeup on and everything, like, I did look quite androgynous, and I was like, oh, this is kind of fun. But, like, I think there's some things that, of course, I'm self-conscious about. And, like, when I was sat there with my hair slicked back with no makeup on, with my intense eye bags, and, like, my skin not being an even tone because I don't have foundation on, I was like, oh my god, like, this is awful to look at myself. But I don't get called gay even when I am. Play some competitive games on the internet, and then it doesn't matter. It will happen to you. It will happen to you. But it's nice because I haven't had short hair for a long time, and this feels very, like, I don't know. I think that at first I was like, oh my god, I'm gonna shave my head, because I couldn't figure out how to style it when I got home. But then now I'm like, oh, I really, really like this. And my hair was super long. Wear women's jeans to a public high school in 2010 and you'll be good. That too, oh my god. It is nice to have the short hair too, because, like, my hair is so fucking thick. Like, they were cutting my hair and they cut all of it off, and then she's, like, holding it out to the side, and you can just see how much fucking hair I have. Like, this is, like, just a section of it, and there's just a thick ass amount of hair. And every time I go to the hairdresser, and it's still the same people every time, they're like, oh my god, why do you have so much hair? And they'll wash my hair, and they'll be like, oh, I need to rinse it again because I didn't get the shampoo. No, I don't have the undercut anymore, which was probably part of the reason why I was finding my hair to be a bit insufferable. No. Got one sticky. Which one is that? Okay. And, it's just, like, it's so much hair. And then they'll be drying it with the hairdryer there, and they're like, it's still not dry yet. And I'm like, yeah, I know.